What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new movie, The Takedown. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramashcreen. That's patreon.com/ramashcreen. Let's rock this. Oh man, this movie starts off so promising. It even has some pretty hilarious scenes at the beginning, but halfway through, all the way to the end, both the comedy and the action eventually fizzle out. The Takedown is the perfect example of a buddy cop movie that doesn't know how to capitalize on its own potential and momentum. Omar and Laurent's banters also show promising signs. I'm like, okay, we might have something here, but after a while, I'm like, wow, they're still bickering about the same shit again. The script's attempt at racial humor also fails every single time, and none of the fights nor the chase sequences offer anything unique. The Takedown faceplants spectacularly, to where I couldn't even file it under guilty pleasure, because I'd rather everybody just skip it and do something else far more productive. Written by Stéphane Kazanjian and directed by Louis Leterrier, in The Takedown, Usman and Francois are two cops with different styles, backgrounds, and careers. The unlikely pair are reunited once again for a new investigation that takes them across France. What seemed to be a simple drug deal turns out to be a high-scale criminal chase wrapped in danger and unexpected comedy, starring Omar Sy and Laurent Lafitte. By the way, this movie is a sequel to The Other Side of the Tracks a decade ago, which I still haven't seen yet, but having seen this one, I have no interest in finding out how the partnership started. Now, director Louis Leterrier, who gave us The Transporter, Now You See Me, The Incredible Hulk, and The Clash of Titans, is usually more bold in his visuals. He's not the best filmmaker around, but he usually likes to take more risks. I'm not saying that The Takedown has to be on that same level, and I get that this film is a bit more grounded and not so fantastical, but it sorely lacks imagination in terms of its action that comes across as repetitive and juvenile. To tell you the truth, I don't know much about Omar's co-star Laurent Lafitte. He seems to be famous only in France, who knows? But Laurent in The Takedown looks like he'd rather be anywhere else. He doesn't have range in his reactions, and some of the lines that come out of his mouth are more baffling than they are funny. Omar gives a slightly better performance, but this is supposed to be a duo, and so only one half good is still not a good outcome. If a French-style Lethal Weapon is what this movie is going for, then it does a painfully terrible job at it. The dynamics between Omar and Laurent can get really awkward, and by the third act, the film is just throwing all kinds of shit against the wall, including a gnarly shock value, because it doesn't really have anything left to give you, creatively speaking, which is a damn shame because, again, as I implied earlier, this movie has such promising premise, and I'm generally always excited for any chill popcorn buddy cop action comedy, but The Takedown's execution is a mess, and it ultimately becomes a waste of everybody's precious time.